Hi everyone, today we'd like to announce an exciting new product from Vivotek, the box camera IP816A-HP. In this presentation, we'll talk about the target application for this new camera, discuss its key features and specifications, and then look at how the IP816A-HP is positioned in the market, before finally taking a closer look at the details of this powerful new box camera. First of all, let's discuss the target market for the IP816A-HP. The IP816A-HP has been developed primarily for traffic monitoring applications, making it the ideal camera for parking lot entrances, license plate recognition, and traffic monitoring on highways. To add to these diverse applications, the IP816A-HP is also highly suited for use in train stations, in which detailed images are required in difficult lighting environments. The IP816A-HP's ability to provide high-quality images in difficult lighting conditions also makes it the perfect camera for recording online courses. Safe in the knowledge that the camera will provide clear footage, the course instructor can simply concentrate on teaching the class. Next, let's take a look at how the IP816A-HP is positioned in the market, based on the target applications we've just discussed. The IP816A-HP is positioned to provide clear image detail with resolutions of up to 2 megapixels in a wide variety of environments with challenging lighting conditions, including situations of extreme contrast or of low light. Here we can see some of the key features and advantages of the IP816A-HP. These include 2 megapixel resolution, frame rates of up to 60 frames per second, WDR support of up to a range of 100 decibels, and supreme night visibility or SNV. To add to these features, Vivotek has also added additional functionality for specific applications such as RBF support with focus assist, video rotation, electronic image stability or EIS, snapshot focus, and lens profile design. Now let's begin to have a closer look at the key product features and advantages of the IP816A-HP. Before we introduce the specific features in more detail, let's quickly summarize the features of the IP816A-HP, which include a high frame rate of up to 60 frames per second, WDR Pro to a range of up to 100 decibels, remote back focus or RBF, video rotation, which provides a corridor view in any alley or long hallway, snapshot focus, allowing easier and more reliable focus adjustment, EIS, and lens profile design. Of course, Vivotek knows that all these features, no matter how useful, rely on great image quality. So let's take a look at just how good the image quality of the IP816A-HP really is. First, here we have an image from Vivotek's IP816A-HP in a lighting environment of 200 lux. You can clearly see the detail, sharpness, and color saturation of the image are all of a remarkable quality. In this next slide, we can see an image taken under the same lighting conditions by a competitor's box camera using the same settings. As you can see, although the detail is similar to the IP816A-HP, the colors are much less vivid and the saturation is inferior. Overall, the image is less clear, making important details less easy to notice. Now let's see how another competitor's box camera works under the same lighting conditions and with the same settings. As you can see, the detail and saturation are similar to the image produced by the IP816A-HP, but the color balance is quite different. The reason why the color is different is that the default color setting of the IP816A-HP is based on average white balance or AWB, while this competitor's camera sets its color based on environmental light. Of course, The IP816A-HP can also set color based on environmental light if required. However, as we see here, AWB can provide a better, stronger image. Of course, Vivotek knows that in the real world, not all lighting conditions are ideal. So now let's take a look at the image quality of the IP816A-HP when operating in low-light environments. Here we have an image captured by Vivotek's IP816A-HP under dim light conditions of only 2 lux. In this image, you can still see not only the details from the license plate, but also the information on the image boards. And on these image boards, even the smallest lines, line 5 and line 6, can still be seen. This next image, from our first competitor's camera, is taken under the same conditions of dim light of 2 lux. Although you can still just make out the information on the license plate, you can't see any fine detail on the image boards. In fact, on these image boards, only line 4 can be seen. To add to this lack of detail, we can also see that there is more noise here compared with Vivotek's IP816A-HP. And in this image, we can see how another competitor's camera works under the same low light conditions of 2 lux with the same camera settings. As you can see, the detail is nearly as clear as Vivotek's IP816A-HP, with which you can also see line 5 on the image board. But the image noise produced by this camera means that the image is much less usable. Amazingly, despite the IP816A-HP's better image quality, clear detail and low noise, the bitrate of Vivotek's box camera in these low light conditions is still lower than its competitors. Now let's turn to WDR Pro and see how the WDR Pro of Vivotek's IP816A-HP compares with the WDR function of its competitors. This time, let's start with an image from a leading competitor. First, let's see how well the WDR function of this competitor's box camera works. Unfortunately, we can see that some information in front of the light source is unable to be clearly captured. Now let's take a look at how the IP816A-HP's WDR Pro deals with the same lighting conditions. As you can see, all the information in front of the lighting source is visible and clear. Compared with what we saw on the previous page, Vivotek's WDR Pro is able to adjust to the strength of a light source perfectly, to balance the darkness and the brightness, so that all the details of the image can be seen clearly. Now let's see how this new box camera employs Vivotek's lens profile feature in order to ensure the best image quality, no matter which CS mount lens is being used. From the Lens Configuration tab in the User Interface, a user can select any lens so that the ideal settings for this lens will be automatically implemented on the IP816A-HP. Vivotek is constantly expanding its range of lenses, with plans to introduce CS mount lenses with both short and long focal lengths in the second half of 2015. Now let's take a look at another exciting feature of the IP816A-HP, remote back focus. In order to provide our customers a more convenient method of focus adjustment, Vivotek has developed remote back focus. In previous focus assist functions, focus information was only provided on the screen. Remote back focus, however, allows a user to adjust focus directly, either via the real I/O or from the user interface page. Another convenient feature of the IP816A-HP is video rotation. Specifically designed to suit applications such as staircases, corridors, or hallways, video rotation allows the video image to be adjusted to suit these uses by transforming the aspect ratio from 16:9 to 9:16, for example. To set up video rotation from the user interface, you simply access this function via the stream settings, which are found under Configuration in the Video section of the Media menu. Snapshot focus is another extremely useful feature developed by Vivotek and employed by the IP816A-HP. This feature allows our customers greater convenience while adjusting the focus of a camera in a variety of applications. Snapshot focus is specially designed to aid the task of focusing a camera when monitoring fast-moving objects and ensures the simplest and fastest possible installation of a surveillance system in applications such as highway monitoring or license plate recognition on a busy road. With snapshot focus, the camera will record about 3 seconds of video and allow the user to loop, pause, or even reverse that video so that optimum focus can be achieved quickly and easily. To find the snapshot focus function, we simply access the package management page and then click the snapshot focus module. Here we can see the simple steps to use Vivotek's snapshot focus. First, you use custom ROI to choose the area on which you would like to focus. Second, adjust the focus to bring the camera into approximate focus. Third, click the snapshot focus button when you see the object in the window. Lastly, after clicking the snapshot focus button, the camera will record the video for 3 seconds, including pre-record for 1 second and post-record for 1 second. Now we can really see if the focus is perfect and make any fine adjustments to be sure that we found optimal focus and our camera is producing the best possible image. An electronic image stabilizer, or EIS, is also built into Vivotek's IP816A-HP to stabilize the image. This feature is especially useful in some special applications. To enable the electronic image stabilizer, you simply check the electronic image stabilizer option on the image page. It's that easy. So now we've had a good look at some of the special and exciting features of Vivotek's IP816A-HP. Let's have a look at a brief summary of the specifications of this brand new box-type camera. Here we'd like to highlight this camera's advanced P-iris lens with remote back focus design, minimum illumination down to 0.03 lux, and an operating temperature of up to 60 degrees Celsius. Now lastly, here is the related product information for Vivotek's IP816A-HP. On this page is the part number information. You can order the IP816A-HP by using the corresponding part number. Vivotek is also designing special solution kits for the IP816A-HP which target particular applications. We'll be releasing a solution kit for parking lots in March 2015 and a license plate recognition solution kit designed for 80 km/h 2-lane traffic by the end of the first quarter of 2015. To meet the demands of a wide variety of applications, Vivotek also provides different enclosures for the IP816A-HP. The user can simply choose the best enclosure to fit the demands of their application. Vivotek is also proud to provide a range of different unmanaged PoE switches to meet the needs of any network installation environment. Installers can simply select the suitable unmanaged PoE switch to build up the perfect network surveillance structure. Vivotek also provides a range of PoE injectors that can be used to provide PoE to the IP816A-HP over a wide range of applications and operating environments. Creating even more flexibility, Vivotek also provides a variety of industrial PoE switches to cope with the conditions of any harsh environment with operating temperature support of up to 75 degrees Celsius. The user simply selects the industrial PoE switch most suitable to the operating environment, no matter how harsh that environment is. Vivotek also provides a comprehensive range of managed PoE switches to meet the needs of any network installation environment, with some network management functions specially designed for surveillance applications. By simply selecting the appropriate managed PoE switch, any user can create the perfect network surveillance system. Thanks for taking the time to watch this introduction to the Vivotek IP816A-HP. For more information, please check our website. See you next time.